In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Then he created man in his image. Then a couple days later, he created the woman who would become the guy's companion, his friend, his roommate he absolutely did not ask for. He gave them everything: food, animals to mess around with, all you can eat garden buffet, the full package. But in the middle of all this, Eve had a problem. Adam was dumb as hell.
Bruh.
He was not evil. He was not malicious at all. He didn't treat her like shit. He was a good guy. He was just genuinely stupid. The kind of man who would stare at a mango for 20 minutes, then give it a name and feel like he'd accomplished something. So, a snake showed up, and unlike Adam, the snake could hold a conversation. He pulled Eve aside and said, "Bestie, you are wasting your life. There is something out there that this man has absolutely no idea about. Something that will change everything." Eve went back to Adam, and she did what women have been doing to men ever since. She showed him just enough to make him stupid. She showed him something Adam had never seen in his life, something he would crave and will never forget for the rest of it. Adam, bless his heart, had never seen anything like it in his life. Didn't know what it was, didn't know what to do with it. But something in his brain switched, and on that day, he was never the same. Some ancient software suddenly booted up for the first time. So he figured it out. And the moment it was done, Adam looked up at the sky, looked back down and thought,
I get it!
"Hell nah, I need to do this again." And that was it. That was the moment right there in the garden between a clueless man and a woman who was absolutely done waiting. Sex was born. And it will go on for centuries to be the single greatest thing to ever happen to mankind.
Before we go any further, let's be honest about what we're dealing with here. Sex is good, sex is bad. Sex is simultaneously the best thing that has ever happened to you and the reason you are in your current situation. You know exactly what I mean. It is simultaneously the most beautiful and most destructive force in human history. It has built civilization and collapsed them. It has produced children, art, war, religion, therapy, bills, and at least 3 genres of music that should not exist. And yet everybody wants it. Your grandparents wanted it. Your pastor wants it. The guy who tells you he doesn't need it is thinking about it. He tells himself he's thinking about some other shit. Of course he's not thinking about some other shit. Nobody escapes this. It is the one thing that connects all of humanity across every culture, every era, every tax bracket, kings and peasants, prophets and criminals alike. It's the same thing. Sex, nigga. So today, we're doing something nobody actually does. We're going to look at it directly. No shame, no lecture, no school presentation with a diagram nobody consented to sing. Just the truth. Sex runs the world. And the funniest part is we all pretend it doesn't. Let's talk about history for a second, because if you go back and look at every major event in human civilization, wars, empires, political scandals, revolutions, somewhere in the background, sex is standing there looking suspicious. Troy had a whole war for 10 years. Thousands of people dead because one man saw a woman and made a decision with a part of his body that is not his brain. 10 years, all because he saw Punani. Entire nations mobilized, ships launched, men died because of a feeling.
Bomba clot wallahi.
My name is Samson.
Samson, one of the strongest men to ever live, practically unkillable, lost everything because a woman asked him where his power came from. And he told her.
Oh, hell no.
He fucking told her. Sat there and explained it. Adam energy never left the species, bro.
Just like your father.
Henry VIII didn't create the Church of England over theology. He created it because the Pope wouldn't let him divorce his wife so he could be with someone else. He restructured an entire religion for cheating. Built a whole new church for cheating. Empires have fallen, careers have ended,
CEOs have lost billion-dollar companies. Politicians have gone on national television to explain themselves to their wives with that specific face. Yeah, you know the face. The face of a man who made a series of choices and is now experiencing the full consequences in front of a camera. We keep acting like it's not a factor, like it's a side note.
No.
Nah, nigga, it's not a side note. It is the main event. It has always been the main event. It influences fashion. Why do you think clothes exist the way they do? Nobody needs a heel that high to walk.
For real,
That heel is not for walking, bruh. That heel is a conversation. It drives music. Half of every song ever written is either about getting it, losing it, wanting it back, or being angry that someone else has it now. Sex contributes to the economy because sex is a market, one of the most recession-proof markets in human history. The demand never dies. No matter what is happening in the world, war, famine, economic collapse, global pandemic, the demand does not die. If anything, it goes up.
Business skyrocket.
Think about every industry that exists in your daily life. Gyms, fashion, perfume, dating apps, which are just storefronts with profile pictures, plastic surgery, teeth whitening, cologne that costs more than rent. People don't go to the gym for their health. They go because they want to look like someone worth fucking.
Please forgive me. It is a second language.
Every single one of these industries exists because human beings want to be chosen.
Choose me. Marry me.
I will choose my own fate.
And being chosen is downstream of sex. Sex isn't part of the economy. Sex is holding the economy together with one hand while pretending to be a personal lifestyle choice. It's addictive. It makes otherwise rational, high-functioning adults make decisions that a 12-year-old identify as bad. Grown men with good jobs, good sense, years of life experience, one conversation, one look, one specific kind of eye contact, and suddenly they're doing things they will have to explain later to themselves in the shower for months. The funniest part, nobody admits how much of their daily life is sex motivated. Why did you go to the gym this morning? For your fucking health?
What you talking about, Joe?
Why did you get a haircut today of 4 days on a motherfucking Tuesday when nothing was happening? Nobody is lying exactly. They are just not finishing the sentence. But let's be fair. Because sex, for all its greatness, is also responsible for a truly remarkable amount of chaos, unexpected pregnancies, perhaps the wildest possible outcome of a single decision. You made one choice, and now there's a person, a whole entire person who will one day have opinions and ask you questions you're not prepared to answer. And then there's the loneliness, the specific kind that comes after. When something that made you feel completely connected to another person is suddenly gone and you're alone in a room that still smells like them, that is a particular kind of pain that doesn't have a clean name. And yet, with all of that on the table, people keep chasing it, which tells you exactly everything you need to know about how good it actually is. Sex built the economy, it shaped religion, it started wars and ended empires. It created marriages, institutions, entire industries. It drives addiction and loneliness and chaos. It is deeply uncomfortable to discuss openly, and it is literally everywhere you look. Every single piece of what we just covered, the market, the chaos, the addiction, one clueless man, and a woman who was absolutely done waiting. Adam looked up at the sky after the fact and thought, hell nah, I need to do this again. And in that moment, without knowing it, he set in motion everything that came after. Every war, every love song, every therapy session, every dating app, every awkward conversation a parent never had with their kid, every empire, every moan nobody planned for, all of it, from one man in a garden who finally understood what he'd been missing. Sex is the best thing to ever happen to mankind. It's also the most chaotic, most destructive, most expensive, most unavoidable thing to ever happen to mankind. But mostly, it's the best. And the funniest part, we all pretend it's not running everything.
Women are born with this little hole between their legs which every man on earth just wants to stick something into. And they're weaker than men. So they learn strategies. They deploy their minds and their sex, and they intuitively learn to humiliate.
Did your mother humiliate you? Ed?